girls are getting ready. You got the home team, Nats, getting ready around their goaltender. We got the visiting team, Carleton Place, getting ready around their goaltender. I don't know if I've got the right logo for them, but you get the idea. Rally, rally around the goalies. And the Nats are ready. Bring us back to center ice here. Carleton Place. Cyclones, that's it. Oh, do I have that logo? I do not. All right, we're just going to go with this. Carleton Place Cyclones CP for Carleton Place. In net for the Nats, number 50, Finn Farrow. In net for Carleton Place, number 1, Elodie McDonald. Battle for that faceoff comes back for the Nats. Pushed up to Cracchiolo. She chases after it. Gets turned back. Hassan pushes this forward. Poked into the offensive end by Olivia Savard. This puck gets cleared back out into the neutral zone. Cracchiolo trying to advance it forward. Gets turned back. Popped into the middle for Gaines. Gaines brings it over into the offensive end at the circle. Looking. Centering pass comes all the way back to the center point from Megan Patterson. Takes that shot. Blocked out in front by Fluffy. Fluffy curls that puck around over the blue line. Advancing and dumps that puck in just before she gets to the center line. That's too early, Fluffy. That's an icing. One more stride and she would not have been iced. So close. Some refs will give you that step. This ref, obviously, will not. Face-off, off the face-off, shot right at Finn, saved by Farrow. This puck gets cleared out through all the way back down to Carleton Place's end of the ice. Cyclones move it up. Pass up to Boonstra at the blue line. She touches it forward, picked up by Dan-Dalin. Dan-Dalin passes it wide for Pepicilli. Pepicilli over the blue line into the offensive end. Winds up, shot high off the glove of Elodie McDonald. Goes to the corner. Tried to get cleared out by the Cyclones. Held in by Dan-Dalin and Risley. Dan-Dalin now trying to push this puck forward. Trying to get popped out by number 29, Chalmers, and that puck gets sent across the neutral zone. Popped up by Chase into the offensive end. Taylor Ames chasing it down, lets Risley get it. Adele sends this puck around onto the near side, picked up by Olivia Boonstra. Sends this into the middle for Chalmers. Chalmers couldn't hold on to that puck. Pepicilli picks it up. Pepicilli loses it. Coming back Chalmers. Chalmers attacked by Ames and Risley. Risley with that puck in deep along the boards. Puck gets swatted. It goes back to Estelle. Estelle takes it back behind her own net. Estelle at the corner. Sends this puck around, comes up into the neutral zone. Olmstead sends this back to Ferris. Ferris, has her pocket picked up by Fluffy. Puck gets taken back, though. McDonald zigzagging her way through into the offensive end. Drops that puck off for Olmstead. Olmstead tries to get that shot. Backhand off. Save Finn Farrow. Face-off's going to be to the left side of Finn. And there's the face-off. Pass out. Pass misses Cracchiolo. Picked off by Nelson. Turned back up to McDonald. McDonald dumps that puck in deep. Picked up by Ames behind her own net. Sends that around. Hits off the body of a Cyclone. Comes back out, and Ames driving forward. Taylor over the center line. Taylor goes wide at the blue line. Taylor advancing at the dot. Shot off the face. Rebound. Cracchiolo pushed up. Held off by Emma Nelson. Nice play. Puck comes back to the Nats end of the ice. Dan-Dalin grabs it in front of her net, passes it over to Fluffy. Fluffy going wide into the neutral zone. Fluffy shuffling that puck up along the side, sends this across, blocked by Megan Patterson. Patterson rips it back, and that's going to be an icing, and we'll have a face-off down at the Cyclones' end of the ice. Face off to the right side of McDonald. Goes to the boards. Grabbed by the Cyclones. Oh, taken away by Adele Risley. Risley going back behind the net. Getting peppered at. Cyclones trying to clear this puck up along the boards. Dan-Dalin trying to hold it and does. Turns it back over to Risley for her to fight over it. Puck leaks out. Jasmine Hassan pushes this forward, and Estelle's off to the races to go down and pick that puck up. Estelle grabs it at her corner with McDonald on her tail. Puck comes back. Hassan trying to center that. Puts it on net, covered up by Finfero, and she's going to hold on to that puck for the faceoff. There's a face-off, won by the Cyclones, pushed forward by Boonstra. Boonstra takes out Dalin. Dalin goes down. She gets up, though. Risley comes around behind her own net with that puck. Adele passes over to Jessica Barnes. Barnes coming up on the right side, pulls back, flicks this puck over towards the corner for Pepicilli to chase after. Mia in the corner, sends it towards the back of the net, collected, though, by by Leah Schillinglaw. Schillinglaw along the boards at the corner. Barnes gets that puck away. Schillinglaw coming out, trying to lead with it. And Schillinglaw pushing that puck in front of her. Gets it by Dalin. Dallin's got to turn and get on her horse. Schillinglaw making a move to the goal. And you can't do that. Fluffy comes flying in with the hit. And Schillinglaw goes down. We'll focus over here while Coach comes on to tend to Leah Schillinglaw. I know that parents watching may be concerned about what's going on, friends and family the like, but nobody likes to see themselves on the internet crying, and you never know what's going on. Nobody wants to see themselves hurt, so I don't show injuries or fights on my channel. In the meantime, let's talk about some people that help me do what I do. Two Broke Moms, located on Main Street in Pulaski, next to the Chinese food restaurant across the street from the bank. They make all sorts of custom-made things, shirts, T-shirts, sweatshirts, hats, gloves. Power Play Sports, exit 47, Interstate 81, and Leah is getting up, a little slow, being tended to by her coach. And Coach is helping her off. Hopefully she's going to be okay. More players coming over to help Coach. I mean, it's slippery, and she's got shoes on. No, they're going to abandon her. Take care of the teammate. Leave the trainer or coach. Now somebody comes over to help her out, too. So with 10:47 to go, we've got our first penalty of the game on number 63, Syracuse Nationals, number 63, 2-minute minor for a body check. Number 63, 2 minutes body check. Time of the minor penalty, 4:13, and it'll be a power play for the Carleton Place Cyclones. Face off to the right side of Finfero. Face-off won by the Cyclones. Comes out, push back to the point, but Emily Wright had stepped up. Dalin stepping around behind, making a move to the goal. Dalin, takes the shot. Nice back checking by Olmstead. Dalin with a nice quick break. Puck comes back. Risley collects it at her own end of the ice. Snaps it back over to Taylor Ames. Ames loses it, and I think it's Alexa Bowes. I can't see the number. That brought that puck back in, but tripped over the blue line. This puck gets dumped down, and that's going to be an icing. It'll bring the face-off all the way back down by Finn Farrow. Face-off to the left side of Finn Farrow. Face-off won by the Nats. Taylor Ames sends it off the boards. It gets out into the neutral zone. Chasing it down, Emma Nelson of the Cyclones. Emma moving forward over the blue line. Sends that puck forward. Gets blocked by Risley. Risley battling for it. Chases that puck down the boards. Sends it around back behind the net. Taylor Ames picks it up at the far corner. Ames tries snapping it out. Held in at the blue line by Patterson. She fires it back into Gretzky's office. Puck comes out. Picked up by Is that Risley? I think so. And who is it? Oh, it was Mia Cry. And Mia Cry sends it down the length of the ice. It'll be a face-off to the left side of Finn Farrow. Shaylin Chalmers taking the face-off against Jessica Barnes. Yeah, we do. There are 5 Nats on the ice, and we're supposed to be down a player. This should be another penalty. And Jessica Barnes goes off and holds off the player that was going to go on for her. And we're back to a down a player. And there's a trip. I noticed when you noticed. Cyclones penalty, number 3, 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 3, 2 minutes trip. Time of the minor penalty, 5:52. And it is 4-on-4 now. Should be 4-on-3. But alas, I digress. Everybody makes mistakes. Estelle Dallin with that puck behind the net. Snaps it out to the point for Taylor Ames. Ames sends it up along the boards into the corner. Dallin is retreating back to her defensive position. Had she stayed, she should have stayed F2 up there and continued being the forward. But puck comes back to the point. Dallin with it. Sends this forward for Risley. Picked up by Hannah Olmstead. She rips this down the length of the ice, and that's going to be an offsides. Sorry about that. Held in by Taylor Ames. Sent around back behind Jessica Barnes going into the corner to play on that puck. A little bit of a pylon in the corner trying to get that puck free. Who's going to win is the question of the day. Maybe not the day, but certainly of the play. Coming out, Avery Gaines. Gaines gets that puck off the boards to get around Estelle Dallin. Chases after it. Battle for it back behind the net. Estelle takes that puck away, sends it up along for Jessica Barnes. Barnes picks it up, draws back, past the cross, and that gets sent the length of the ice. A nice handle by Megan Patterson sends it into neutral zone for Hassan. Hassan and Risley collide. Risley wins. Jessica Barnes falls on top of Hassan. Hassan gets up. Shot on net. Save, and diving back to cover it up, Elodie McDonald. What a play. It wasn't a body. They just collided. She ran into the wrong girl and fell on top of her. She's lucky she's okay. 17 seconds remaining in the player advantage for the Nats. Cracchiolo in for the faceoff. Faceoff won by the Cyclones. I think that's Amelia Glenn. Paging Dr. Cry. Dr. Cry. Puck comes loose. Cyclones trying to curl around. Mia Cry stepping up with it. Oh, and that's a shot. And Cracchiolo's going to the box for interference. Syracuse penalty number 9, 2-minute minor for interference. Number 9, 2 minutes interference. Time of the minor penalty, 7:55. It'll be another power play for the Cyclones. Look at this royalty. Woohoo! Puck up along the boards. Comes back Chalmers. Centering pass. Blocked by Taylor Ames. Ames gives it to Barnes. Barnes snaps this off the boards for Fluffy. Fluffy gives a soft chase. It's picked up by Emily Wright. Turned back into the neutral zone. Puck comes off the boards to Boonstra. Boonstra moving in. She's on the backhand. Turns to the forehand. Snaps it back to the point. 1T attempted by Ferris. Duffed on. And Barnes trying to send that puck out. Unable to. Puck comes loose into the middle, picked up by Fluffy. Fluffy sends it into the neutral zone. It's recovered by the Cyclones. Ferris to right, back to Ferris again. Ferris going in deep, back behind the net. Coming around on the near side. Backhands back to the point for McDonald. McDonald back to Ferris. Ferris runs into Fluffy and falls. Adele Risley takes this puck over the end line. It's swept away into the slot. Poked away by Taylor Ames. Cleared up by Fluffy. Held in, though, at the blue line by Megan Patterson. Fluffy taking his puck back behind her net. Curling up on her near side. Stops short to go behind Chalmers. McDonald gets it away. Fluffy doesn't care. She still has that puck. She sends it forward. It goes right to Emma Nelson. Stopped by Fluffy. Back, and Patterson picks it up. Patterson sends this down. Gets picked up by Estelle Dallin. Stolen away. Shot. Save, Finn Farrow. Puck comes across the paint. Back behind the net again. Finn goes to the left post. Centering pass comes all the way out to the point. From the point, there's the shot. Save, Finn Farrow. And Finn dives on top of that puck to freeze it there for the faceoff. Nice job by Finn Farrow. Adele Risley squaring off against Hannah Olmstead. 5 seconds left in the player advantage for the Cyclones. Puck taken back behind the net by Risley. Battle for it. And we're going to get a whistle for roughing. And that's on Adele. Syracuse penalty, number 18, 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 18, 2 minutes rough. Time of the minor penalty, 9:59. That was tipped, no icing. Played by Emma Nelson. Back behind her net. Snaps that puck around to the near side for Hassan. Hassan waits for it. Stepping up, though, is Estelle Dallin to cut that puck off. Estelle is getting mauled by Gaines. Cracchiolo comes in to pull her off. Hassan comes out with that puck. Moving forward, Hassan with the shot. Glove save, Finn Farrow. Estelle and Finn hugging each other. I don't know what that was all about. Puck comes out, held at the center point by Brown and Ferris. Estelle goes down. Coming away with that puck is, I can't tell if it's Schillinglaw or Savard, but Taylor Ames steals that puck away, and it's Savard. Taylor coming in, stops short, loose. Savard goes take that shot. Gaines gets a piece of the stick, though. Puck goes nowhere except to Brown and Ferris. Bronwyn going in on the left side, around Dalin, centering pass, nobody there for her. Puck goes off the boards, picked up by Jessica Barnes. Barnes coming back the other way. Barnes over the blue line, takes a shot from the point. Save by Elodie McDonald. 3:47 to go in this first period. 46 seconds remaining in the player advantage for the Cyclones. Off the faceoff, Mia Cry trying to use her body. Shaylin Chalmers winning, though, dropping that puck back into the corner. Puck gets passed up to Boonstra. Boonstra into the neutral zone, sends this across the middle. Turned it back by Taylor Ames. Recovered by the Cyclones. Catherine Chase moving that puck into the corner. Ames on her. Chase and Ames. Puck goes back behind the net. Wraparound attempted. Save. Rebound. Shot. Save. Shot. Goal. No goal. No goal. Net came off. That was close. Chalmers upset that her goal didn't count, but the net came off. 13 seconds ago in the player advantage for the Cyclone. There's the faceoff. Fluffy wins, drops that puck back. Chalmers chases it down, though. Chalmers back behind the net, over into the corner. Leaves that puck for Catherine Chase. Centering pass, that gets covered up by Finn Farrow. 1 second remaining in the penalty against Adele. .301 in the period. There's the faceoff. Oh, they tried the breakout pass to Adele. Adele gets it now after a second attempt. Oh, and she pulls that puck over, and everybody's offsides. Fluffy was off. Jessica was off. Actually, I think Adele reached back, and even Adele was off. Neutral zone faceoff, won by Risley. Puck goes back to Taylor Ames. Ames gets it up to Fluffy. Fluffy moves his puck forward, kicks it up to her skate. Oh, poked away by Hannah Olmstead. Puck sent around back behind the net for Jessica Barnes. Barnes back there, backhands it over to Fluffy. Fluffy, nobody's in the crease. Risley sneaking her way over, not in the crease, into the slot, I mean. Puck comes out for the Cyclones, passing out into the middle. Olmstead over the blue line. Olmstead has Dallin on her. Dallin pokes that puck away, fired forward by Wright. Goes wide. Ames picks it up behind the net. Ames sends that puck around on the far side. Brown and Ferris picks it up, snaps it forward, turned back by Taylor Ames. Ames sends it along the board. No icing. It's not going to make it anyway. Puck corralled by Emma Nelson. Nelson around behind her own net. Nelson coming up behind Hannah Olmstead. Nelson moving forward. Nelson's going to take this into the O-zone all by herself. Sends that puck ripping around back behind the net to the far corner. Turned back. Dallin's going to go over to play on it with Wright. Dallin sends that puck up for Cracchiolo. Cracchiolo pulls it off the boards. Skating out with it. Cracchiolo's going to sneak by Emma Nelson. Nelson gets that puck away, though, at the blue line. Coming, Emily Wright picks that puck up. A long pass across to Leah Schillinglaw. Good to see Schilling. Oh, wait. Was that 19 or 9? Nope, sorry. That was 19. Bose. I thought Schillinglaw was back on. I really hope she's able to return to the game. Cracchiolo flings that puck across to the far corner. Grabbing it there, Brown and Ferris. Bronwyn. Can't I say that? Puck goes to the corner, sent around by Dallin. Onto the far side, Olivia Savard pulls it off the boards. Savard trying to weave her way through, trying to pick up some speed. Savard over the blue line, advancing forward. Savard stops short, drops his puck back to Gaines at the point. Gaines winds up, snap, hits Catriona McDonald in the knee. Puck goes over to the boards. Centering pass picked off by Fluffy. Fluffy flicks this into the neutral zone. It goes to Avery Gaines. Gaines snaps it off the boards to Hassan. Hassan loses it. Tries to go for the backhand centering pass. Puck is taken away by Estelle Dallin. Dallin having a hard time making that puck move with her. It's on ice. You would think it would slide. Dallin chasing it down. 30 seconds left. Dallin back behind the net. Puck taken away by, I believe, Gaines. Sent around near side. Hassan plays it off the board 20 seconds ago. Hassan passes it down. Fluffy there. Takes this puck back herself. Fluffy over the blue line into the offensive end. Drops that puck off for Dallin. Dallin to Barnes. Barnes tries to get it back to Estelle. Goes off of Gaines. Stepping up is Risley. Risley coming in at the red line. Sends it back to Dallin at the point. Dallin over to Ames. These girls, none of them want to take a shot. And that's a nice save by Elodie McDonald to end the period. Check out these sponsors during this intermission. And we are back. Puck goes down to the Nats end of the ice. Estelle Dallin playing it back behind the net. Look at her. Isn't she pretty, folks? Puck gets passed out through the neutral zone. Pepicilli chasing after it, as is Ferris. Puck gets sent all the way down. Ferris grabs it behind her net, leaves it there, stops. Pepicilli overskates her. Ferris snaps his puck back up along the boards. Taylor Ames chasing it down. Hot on her tail, Shaylin Chalmers. Ames sends this around on the near side, picked up by Catherine Chase. Chase takes it back to the corner. Chase centering pass, goes all the way through. Jessica Barnes grabs this, snaps it up to Pepicilli. Pepicilli trying to come wide around Ferris. Ferris pinching her at the boards. And Pepicilli just kind of knocked her away. That's an interference. You're not allowed to do that. It's not fair. So Nats penalty number 7, 2-minute minor for interference. Number 7, 2 minutes interference. Time of the minor penalty, 0:58. Faceoff comes back to the point. Patterson sends this through. Oh, and Wright really wanted to get her stick down, but could not because she was wrapped up by Estelle Dallin. Avery Gaines takes this puck all the way down back behind her net. Chased down by Juliana Crecciolo. Jules still on her. Puck comes up. Jules picks this puck up in the neutral zone. Passes it back to Taylor Ames. Ames steps up, flicks this puck forward. Goes softly to Patterson. Patterson sends this into the middle, and that gets taken away by Crecciolo. Crecciolo gets taken out. Hannah Olmstead with the puck. Olmstead, short pass over to Gaines. Gaines brings this up, runs into her own player, loses his puck. Dalin can't get that puck past her, though. Dalin's going to chase that puck down into the corner. Centering pass stopped by Taylor Ames. Ames can't clear it out. Held in by Gaines. Fires. Blocked out in front. Off the back of Ames. Ames chasing it down against the boards. Fluffy over there as well. Puck comes out. Fluffy has it. Fluffy has Mia Cry in front of her. Mia skating down. Mia tried going one way. Puck comes back right back to her. Centering pass hard, too hard. Misses Fluffy. Fluffy can't get to it. Fluffy drops that puck back to Taylor. Taylor into the middle to Dalin. Dalin 1T from the center point. Shot save by Elodie McDonald. Here's the face-off to the left side of Elodie. Face-off won by the Cyclones. They try moving that puck forward. Emma Nelson runs into Risley. Centering pass off the backhand. 1T out in front by Olivia Savard. Nice takeout. Nice save by the Nats. Puck sent around on the near side. Picked up off the boards by Ferris. Bronwyn sends this puck across to the far corner, reached out as Hassan couldn't get it. Hassan wrapped up by Jessica Barnes up along the boards. That was a cross-check. Puck taken away by Olivia Savard. Savard drops it back to Bronwyn Ferris. Ferris passes this puck up to Hassan. Jasmine crosses over, takes the shot, glove save, Finn Farrow. Face off to the right side of Finn. Teams are even now. There's the face-off. Won by Risley. Dalin tries pushing that puck up, turned back in by Emma Nelson. Puck goes all the way to the corner. Chased down by Taylor Ames, sends it up. Pepicilli trying to pull that out into the neutral zone. Not able to. It gets held in. Driven out, though, by Risley. Snap back by Bronwyn Ferris. Gets it up to Catherine Chase. Chase along the boards. Puck comes back to Ferris. Bronwyn fires through traffic. Goes wide left. Off the base of the boards. Dalin up to Barnes. Barnes drops it back to avoid Boonstra. In there battling. Puck comes out to the middle. Collected by Taylor Ames. Ames goes behind her net. Stops short. Cuts back the other way. Now passes it back over to Risley. Risley back to Ames behind the goal. Ames in the corner. Snaps it back to Riz behind the net. Risley takes it to the corner herself now. Skates up with it. Overskates it. Loses it. Puck gets fired across by the Cyclones. Not on net, though. Taylor Ames rips this out into the neutral zone. Pepicilli trying to drive that puck out. Collecting by Ferris. Risley. Chalmers fires it forward. Just barely staying on sides is Boonstra. Puck gets dumped into the corner, and Taylor Ames goes back to pick it up. Ames up to Pepicilli. Pepicilli has room to skate. Pepicilli moves forward, passes it up to the back of Jessica Barnes. Puck comes back out. It hit off of Barnes' skate. Came back into the neutral zone. Chalmers bringing that puck forward. Loses it around Dalin. Shot, save, Finn Farrow. Backhand shot, save, Finn Farrow. Puck gets cleared out into the neutral zone. Here comes Fluffy. Fluffy trying to get around or through Gaines. Not able to. Puck comes out to Bose. Bose skating down with this puck. Bose over the blue line, drops it off for Olmstead. Olmstead drops it back for Gaines. Gaines back to Olmstead in the corner. Centering pass attempted, blocked by Taylor Ames. Puck collected by Fluffy. Dished out into the neutral zone. Avery Gaines skates this puck all the way back down to her end of the ice. Avery behind her net. Looking, goes up on the far side, tries cutting it back across. Hit off the stick of Fluffy, I believe. Now it comes out into the neutral zone, off the boards by Olmstead, collected by Fluffy in her own end of the ice. Fluffy using one arm to keep some space between her and Savard. Savard able to close that off. Coming over, Hannah Olmstead drops that puck back. Collected by Mia Cry. Cry, nice hard pass to Cracchiolo. Jules fires it from the neutral zone, and it is squished down onto the ice by Elodie McDonald like a big piece of hamburger between two soft sesame-seeded buns. Two all-beef patty special sauce, lettuce, cheese on a sesame seed, pickles onion on a sesame seed bun. That's it. Here come the Cyclones. Savard, goes for the short pass, broken up by Taylor Ames. Recovering, though, fires, goes off of Dalin. Ames collects that puck, tries pushing it forward. Ames shoveling it along, held in at the point by Emma Nelson. Nelson fires it back behind the net. Dalin lets Risley get it. Risley sends it back. Centering pass. Kicked aside by Taylor Ames. Off the boards. And taken out hard. Looked like Olivia Savard lost her edge as she met up with Pepicilli. Taylor Ames coming down. Taylor, stop, shot, save, Elodie McDonald. Nice job by Elodie. .8:38 to go in this second period, and we are still scoreless. Risley turns to try to make some space, but Shaylin Chalmers wins that faceoff, drops that puck back. Risley pinning somebody up against the boards. Chalmers taking that puck over towards the corner. Sends that puck back over to the near side. Megan Patterson grabbing it. Passes that puck up to Catherine Chase. Chase moving forward with this puck into the offensive end. Dalin pulls that puck away, hurries it around, gets it to Jessica Barnes in the corner. Barnes and Boonstra. Puck comes out, sent back to the point for Gaines. Gaines rips that shot. Save, Finn Farrell. Taylor collects that puck, sends it along the boards, gets it up to Patterson. Patterson chasing that puck down at her own end. Pepicilli chasing her back behind her net. Patterson collects that puck, sends it off the boards, comes up, held in by Dalin, goes over to Megan Patterson. Patterson fires it off the boards, grabbed by Taylor Ames. Ames sends it back. Patterson there, though. Patterson to Chase. Chase loses it. Patterson still there. Fires that puck forward. Fluffy picks it up. Fluffy trying to clear it out. Patterson holding it. Fluffy rips it through the neutral zone. Picked up by Avery Gaines. Gaines sends that forward, gets passed into the offensive end. Estelle Dalin chasing it down, snaps that puck back. Emily Wright, I think, is there. Sends that back to the point. Bronwyn Ferris fires it, blocked in front by Dalin. Puck goes back behind the net. Taylor Ames passes it up for Mia Cry. Cry misses it. Patterson rips it back. Collected by Dalin. Dalin, hard pass to Cracchiolo. Cracchiolo moving forward. Cracchiolo's got to get around Ferris. Cracchiolo tries going to the corner. Ferris stops the puck, so Cracchiolo takes her out. Oh, she fell, trying to stay with the puck. Bose pushes that puck up, turned back by Ames. In the neutral zone, grabbing it, Bronwyn Ferris. Ferris with the shot. Finn Farrow, save, covers that puck up. And Estelle Dalin lays down. What happened? Oh. Looks like Estelle tripped over Estelle's stick. She was holding the back of her neck. Still is. I hope she's okay. Nats only have 10 skaters. Well, 8 and 2 goalies. Cracchiolo at center line. Dumps that puck in deep. Goes back behind the net. Chasing after Bronwyn Ferris. Ferris gets to it first. Behind the goal. Comes around on the far side. Bronwyn off the boards. Gets that out. Stopped by Risley at center ice. Risley to Barnes. Barnes back to Riz. Risley skating forward. Flicks it up. Oh, I think she wanted to pass that to Fluffy, but Fluffy was skating backwards. Risley grabs that puck. Pass it to Barnes. Barnes snaps it back. Coming in to pick that puck up is Hassan. Hassan fires it forward. Barnes comes to grab it. Barnes pushes Hassan away. That's a roughing penalty. Nats penalty, number 82, 2-minute minor for roughing. Number 82, 2 minutes rough. Time of the minor penalty, 9:21. Face off to the right side of Finn Farrow. Won by the Nats. They're trying to advance that puck out. Cannot. Now they do. Fluffy gets it into the neutral zone. Grabbed by Avery Gaines. Gaines curls around. Oh, she went in, but Jasmine Hassan never made it out. Offsides is the call. Good job by the linesman to see that. Neutral zone faceoff. Risley and McDonald. McDonald just trying to push that puck forward into the zone. Risley grabs it, sends it back out. Taylor Ames comes away with that puck. Ames is going to go around Patterson, if she can, dumps that puck in, and retreats back to her defensive position. Remember, the Nats are down a player. Coming out with that puck, Catriona McDonald. Puck gets sent in deep, goes back behind the Nats net. Olivia Savard in there to grab it. Savard sends it out for Patterson at the point. Patterson plays it on backhand, moves to the forehand, goes off of Risley to the center point. Avery Gaines dumps that back in. Patterson from the point, rips a slapper. Finn Farrow sticks it away. Oh, it gets kicked outside. Still stays wide. From the point, fired, blocked. Risley with it. Risley sends this the length of the ice, not on net. She could have skated that up a little bit. At least to burn off a couple more seconds off of the clock. .433 to go in this second period. Tied at 0. 54 seconds remaining in the penalty to Jessica Barnes. Shaylin Chalmers squaring off against Mia Cry. Cry draws that puck back, sends it to the corner for Estelle. Estelle tries sending it up, gets turned back in at the point in the middle. Catherine Chase couldn't get that shot off. Cracchiolo coming chasing that puck back to the point. Emma Nelson sends it in deep. Taylor Ames grabs that puck, tries flicking it out, held in by Bronwyn Ferris. She sends that into traffic, goes harmlessly back behind the net. Ames backhands it over to the corner. Cracchiolo goes over to get it. Jules sends his puck, tries going across. Chalmers picks it off. Moves forward. Taylor Ames pokes that puck away. Bronwyn Ferris takes that puck into the corner. Ames on her. Ames and Ferris back behind the net. Battling for that puck. You can see the sword fight going on. There's going to be a penalty there. And it's an interference call against the Cyclones. Cyclones penalty, number 21, 2-minute minor for interference. Number 21, 2 minutes interference. Time of the minor penalty, 11:12. We got 4-on-4 hockey for 8 more seconds. Gaines gets that puck around Dalin. Gaines chasing it down. Shot on net. Save, Finn Farrow. And Gaines stayed there. Gaines was standing in the crease looking for the puck, and Taylor Ames was ready just to throw her aside. Face-off will be to the right side of Finn. A beauty of a save by Finn Farrow. Face-off won by the Cyclones. They dump it back behind the goal. Emily Wright back there to get it. The Nats are now on a power play for the next minute 40. Here's Jessica Barnes, hot out of the box, the sin bin. Passes his puck up for Risley. Risley loses that puck. Olmstead collects it. Puck comes back out into the neutral zone. Taylor Ames with it. Battle for that puck right there. Turn back, sent all the way back on net. Save, Olodi McDonald. Face-off won by the Nats. They lose it, though. Cyclones trying to clear it out. Ames tries shuffling that puck. It gets redirected back out into the neutral zone. Dan-Dalin coming over to pick that puck up. Drives that in deep. Dalin chasing after it on the backboards. Uh-oh. I lost my camera. Watch the game from behind Finn Farrow. Who got the penalty? Me a cry? Pep Silly? Nats penalty, number 7, 2-minute minor for slashing. Number 7, 2 minutes slash. Time of the minor penalty, 13-14. Here's a shot on net, save Finn Farrow. Dan-Dalin battling for that puck. It's back behind the net. Chasing it back the other way, goes to the corner. Taylor Ames trying to pop that puck up. Puck sent back in deep again. Comes out into the neutral zone. Corralled by Gaines. Avery at her own end of the ice. Trying to separate herself from Cracchiolo. Avery Gaines in the offensive end. Dalin gets a piece of it. Puck comes back. Dalin trying to pick that puck up. Oh, loses it. Gets kicked forward by Olivia Savard. Goes right to Patterson. Patterson rips it in. But Olivia Boonstra was still down on the ice from her collision with Juliana Cracchiolo. So offsides is the call. And we're going to have a face-off over there in the neutral zone. Less than 1 minute of play remaining in the second period. Final minute of the second period. Barrett's shot blocked by Risley. Saved by Finn Farrow. Risley playing that off the backboards. Loses it. Wraparound attempted. That hits off the base of the net. Jasmine Hassan really trying to squeeze that puck in. And we're going to get a slashing penalty against the Nets. Syracuse penalty, number 82, 2-minute minor for slashing. Number 82, 2-minute slash. Time of the minor penalty, 14:38. It is a 5-on-3, and that shot goes right on to the body of Fluffy. Fluffy tossed the girl aside. I was trying to stop her from clearing that puck. 2 seconds, fired. Whoa, that ricocheted right off the body of Shaylin Chalmers, and that ends the second period. At the end of 2 periods of play, we're still tied at 0. All right, the Cyclones are ready. Third period starts with a 5-on-3. Nats win that faceoff. Taylor Ames sends that puck into the offensive end. Puck is grabbed by Megan Patterson. Megan takes it back behind her own net. Patterson passes this out in the neutral zone to Hannah Olmstead. Olmstead sends it across for Alexa Bowes. Centering pass blocked by Estelle Dallin. Dallin tries to go wide. Patterson takes that puck away. That gets cleared out by Fluffy. Pepicilli going in. Pepicilli grabs that puck. Poked away by Gaines. Gaines coming back with this puck now. Gaines long pass across. Nice pass right to Alexa Bowes. Bowes or Bose. I've heard it both ways. Centering pass attempted. Deflected. Comes all the way back to the point. Gaines fires this back in deep to the corner. Estelle Dallin goes in. Blocks Hannah Olmstead. Peels that puck away. Sends it up along the boards. Turned back by Emily Wright. Olmstead from behind the net, centering pass attempted, blocked by Taylor Ames. Not able to clear, comes out to the point, shot fired. Megan Patterson, save Finn Farrow. That's held in by Gaines, backhanded by Wright, back behind the net. Taylor Ames going back there for it. Puck goes out to the corner. Taylor picks it up. Taylor tries passing out to Pepicilli, gets picked off by Patterson. Patterson dumps that puck back in. Estelle Dallin is going to chase it down. Grab it from behind her net. Estelle, long pass out, gets this puck out through the neutral zone. Is it going to make it? It's not going to make it for the icing. It's got to get played by Catriona McDonald, and the teams are even. McDonald gets that by Risley, skates it up, pass, it gets deflected away. Dallin brings that puck out into the neutral zone. Gets it to Jessica Barnes. Barnes skating up with it, has Cracchiolo on her left. Risley coming into the slot, loses that puck, gets taken away by McDonald. McDonald backhands it along, and that's going to be an icing. Oh, icing is the call as the Cyclone's not able to catch up to that puck. That'll bring the face-off all the way back down by Elodie McDonald. There's a face-off, wrapped up. Barnes sends it in deep. Risley chasing after it, coming out. Cracchiolo turning, center out shot. Save, Elodie, puck is still loose. No, Elodie has it covered up for the save. Face-off will be to the left side of Elodie. You're welcome, Mr. Bowes. I don't know if it's Bowes or Bose. I hope I... Like Bose, like the speaker? Or not. Bowes. Battle for that puck along the boards. Shimmying back and forth. Jessica Barnes comes out with it. Centering pass. Cracciolo with the shot. Wide. Puck is loose. Collected by Bronwyn Ferris. Ferris passes this puck up to Jasmine Hassan. Jasmine coming across with this puck. Jasmine over the blue line into the Ozo. Jasmine winds up. Shot. Finn Farrow snatches it down out of the air with the glove. Adele Risley overskates it. Still back behind the net is Catherine Chase. Chase up along the boards. Trying to get that puck free. Taylor Ames going over. Trying to pull it out. Risley, Chase, Cracciolo with that puck. Able to get it out into the neutral zone off of Emma Nelson. Emma doesn't care. She fires that puck right back in. And this official here says that was way intentional. We're bringing that face-off all the way down. 11:49 to go in this game. Still tied at 0. It's one of the rare times where there's 5 Nats on the ice. There's the face-off. Dalin stepping up, trying to push that puck in deep. Fluffy going in to grab it. Fluffy back behind the net with Olmstead. Coming out with that puck is McDonald. Here comes, is that McDonald? No, it's Gaines. Gaines coming up on the middle. Gaines has that puck swept away by Taylor Ames. Gaines has to play it into the corner. Now back behind the net with Taylor. Gaines and Taylor. Puck is loose at the bottom of the net. Round comes out to the point for Olmstead. Olmstead fires that puck in. Blocked by the traffic in the middle. Up along the boards. Puck goes back out to the point. Ripper by Patterson. Blocked by Fluffy. Fluffy can't get it out as it's held in by Megan Patterson. Puck comes back to Mia Cry. Mia skating up with this puck. Pass it to Pepicilli. Off of Pepicilli's stick. And Gaines grabs it. Gaines curls around. Pepicilli didn't even know that she had such a perfect pass received to her. That puck goes in off the stick of Emily Wright. No icing. Estelle Dallin goes in to get it first. She's guarding that puck from Wright. Coming in to help out is Olmstead. Olmstead and now Risley. Risley trying to squeeze that puck. Pepicilli coming back. Estelle going back in for the battle. Pepicilli gets that puck out. Gaines fires it back in deep. Goes back behind the net. Taylor Ames collects it for the Nats. Ames tries clearing it out. Held at the blue line by Patterson. Forced out by Mia Cry. Cry chasing after it. First one to it though. Avery Gaines backhands that puck along the boards. Jules Cracciolo steals that puck. Weaving away through. Gets the shot off into the glove of Elodie McDonald. 10:16 to go in this game. Face off to the left side of Elodie McDonald. Adele Risley for the Nats. Puck gets pushed forward by Catriona McDonald. Held in, though. Cracciolo turns, fires it, goes off of Adele. Jessica Barnes on the far side at the hash mark. Snaps that puck in back behind the net. Cracciolo there. Shuffles it around to Risley. Risley trying to stuff it in. And diving on top of that puck is Elodie McDonald. There's the face-off. Puck brought back. Picked up by Nelson. Nelson not able to clear it past Hogan. It's the first time I haven't called her Fluffy this game. Olivia Savard gets that puck out into the neutral zone. Picked up by the Fluffster. Fluffy off the glass. Drops down for Barnes. Barnes shot high. Off the glove, off the body, drops down, picked up by Ferris. Ferris trying to send it up along the side. Picked out. Here goes Catriona McDonald. McDonald getting hooked by Mia Cry. McDonald backhand shot. Save Finn Farrow. Puck held in. No. Brought out by Barnes. Jessica Barnes has Pepicilli. Passes over to Pepicilli. And Mia couldn't catch that pass. Now backhands it into the middle for Jessica. Jessica brings it back to the blue line. Leaves it there for Risley. Risley brings this puck up at the hash mark. Dancing away in shot. Save McDonald. Puck goes off the far boards. Catherine Chase gets railroaded from behind by Adele, and Adele's going to get to take a 2-minute break. His puck gets sent around on the near side, brought out by Jasmine Hassan. Hassan sends this down the length of the ice. Barnes over there. Stick check, she touches up, and that'll be the penalty. Cross check is what we're going to get against Adele Risley. Face off to the right side of Finn Farrow. Face off won by the Cyclones. Patterson from the center point fires it, goes off the leg of Jessica Barnes, comes over to the boards at the hash mark, pushed back by Hassan to Gaines at the point. Gaines back to Hassan in deep. Hassan centering pass, covered up. No, it's loose, and it's in! It's a goal! Goal scored, Amelia. Is that Amelia Glenn? So I think the goal was scored by Catherine Chase, number 5. That's who I'm giving it to. Cyclones goal scored, I believe, by number 5, Catherine Chase. Number 5, time of the Cyclones' power play goal, 6:39. Crease violation, neutral zone faceoff. You don't hear it very often. Neutral zone face-off. Hannah Olmstead and Adele Risley squaring up against each other. Risley draws that puck back to Dalin. Dalin sends it over for Ames. Ames misses it, catches up to it, snaps that puck up into the neutral zone for Fluffy. Fluffy brings it over into the O-zone. Tries centering that pass, gets blocked. Risley there. Risley takes that puck into the corner, now back behind the net, looking for a wraparound. Shot, save, Elodie McDonald. There's a face-off, comes back a little bit. Barnes playing on it, as is Emily Wright. At the point, Dallin trying to push it forward. Wright gets it out. Risley chasing after it, so is Taylor Ames. Risley gets to it. Risley trying to stop short. Getting stick-checked by, is that at 17, Hannah Olmstead. Battle for that puck. Puck comes out. Jessica Barnes has it. Tries using her body to make some space, sends it up along the boards. Held by Emma Nelson. She fires this across. Goes off a body into the corner. Taylor Ames picks it up. Ames passes across for Risley. Off a Risley skate. And Fluffy just checks up on sides. Puck is lost, though. Coming back with it is Bronwyn Ferris. Ferris coughs that puck up as she pops into the offensive end. Puck comes out. Boonstra brings it into the O-zone. Meets Taylor Ames. Ames turns that puck back up. Now it's pushed forward. Dallin's going to pick it up over the goal line. Grabs it behind her net. Snaps it up off the boards. Sent right back into the middle by Nelson. And Olivia Savard loses it into the neutral zone. Coming back, flicked forward by Nelson. That's offsides. It's the second time she's dumped that puck in when she's had teammates in that deep. First time they brought that face-off all the way back. This one, it was a bang-bang play. We're doing a central center ice face-off. 6:36 to go. Cyclones lead 1-0. Cyclones off the face-off. McDonald driving forward. Loses that puck as it gets swept away by Dalin. Cracchiolo passes across to Pepicilli. Mia skating over the blue line. Centering pass attempted, gets deflected. Megan Peterson grabs it, takes it back behind the net, snaps it up along the boards. Coming up, Taylor Ames drives that puck back towards the corner, goes right to Patterson. Patterson sends it crisscrossing across the ice to Olivia Boonstra. Boonstra centering pass to McDonald. McDonald can't finish. Stepping up, grabbing that puck is Estelle Dalin. Dalin sends this puck across for Pepicilli, gets blocked by Patterson, comes back to Dalin. Dalin snaps this forward, dumps that puck in for her team to try to set up an offensive stance. Puck grabbed by the Cyclones, sent around the length of the ice. If it makes it, it's going to be an icing. Hassan going after it, and she's going to get to it. No icing. Taylor Ames pokes that puck away, sweeps it up, held along the boards by Chalmers. Chalmers sends this back behind the net. Chased down by Mia Cry. Sends that puck back to Ames. Ames along the boards. Pepicilli coming over, help out Catherine Chase. Sends that puck in, and it gets turned back out by Mia Cry. It's on its edge. Icing is waved off. Played on by the Cyclones. And Cracchiolo centering pass. Nobody there yet, though, for it. Puck gets turned back out by the Cyclones. Dalin getting on her horse to pick that puck up. Dalin takes it all the way down back behind her net. Dalin tries snapping it up, goes off the skate of Hassan. Goes to the boards, and it's played on by, I think it's Boonstra. Could be Chalmers. And it was Chalmers. Puck comes out. Missed by Nelson at the point. Nelson's going to chase after it. So is Cracchiolo. Nelson turns this back into the neutral zone. Fluffy's there. Backhands it up to Jules. Jules sends it on net. Covered up by Elodie McDonald. And she's going to hold on to it for the faceoff. 4:43 to go in this game. 1-0 Cyclone lead over the Syracuse Gnats. Fluffy in for the faceoff against Olmsted. Puck comes back to Dalin. Dalin passes over to Risley. Risley with the shot. Save Elodie McDonald. There's the faceoff. Girls are wrapped up. Puck comes back. Poked out into the neutral zone. Risley brings that back. Trying to make some space. Poked at by Alexis Bowes. Sent around by Risley. Dalin at the far corner. Grabs that puck. Dalin has right on her. Cyclones making her move. It's at the skate of Bowes. No goal. Oh, and little pushing and shoving. Oh, now they're slapping. And we're going to clear it. Olmsted was in the crease again, and we know how much the Nats don't like people being in their crease. So she shoved back. It's going to be incidental minor penalties. 17 and 18. I'm going to say they were both roughing because it really doesn't matter. So Cyclones penalty number 17, 2 minutes for roughing. Nats penalty number 18, 2 minutes for roughing. Time of the incidental minor penalties, 10:48, 5-on-5 hockey. Those girls will get released in 2 minutes. And a whistle. Here come the Cyclones, hard pass across. Fluffy going after it, gets that puck before McDonald can. Sends a puck behind the net. Taylor Ames has it. Ames passes up for Barnes. Barnes draws that puck over, leaves it for Mia Cry. Mia skating forward with this puck. Mia forced over to the boards by Bronwyn Ferris. Puck comes out into the neutral zone, corralled by Taylor Ames. Taylor passes over to Estelle. Estelle swings and misses the first time. Second time gets it up to Fluffy Hogan. Fluffy centering pass, blocked by Emma Nelson. Nelson tries clearing it out, held in by Dalin. Dalin gets it up to Barnes. Barnes back to Estelle. Estelle steps up, snaps this into the middle for Cry. She tips it, but not at the goal. It goes away. Dalin steps up, swats this over to the slot. Mia there. Mia trying to battle. Comes back to Dalin. Dalin flicks it over the stick of Chase. And this time it gets cleared out by Emma Nelson, but that's going to be an icing. We'll bring the faceoff all the way back down by Elodie McDonald. My sponsors, Two Broke Moms, Power Play Sports, Dupree's Cleaning Services, Glory Construction and Development. My premier sponsors. Platinum sponsors, that's what I call them. Here's a face-off to the left side of Elodie McDonald. Draws it back to Dalin. Estelle, snapshot low, kicked save by McDonald. Off the boards, Pepisilli sends this across. Cracciolo not able to get into the slot. She was battling against Ferris. Puck comes out, sent down, no icing. Taylor Ames is going to pick it up before Hassan can get to it. She stops short, lets Hassan go skating by. Hard pass up for Jessica Barnes. Barnes can't catch it. Gaines does. Gaines passes over to Patterson. Patterson sends it forward. Dalin picks that puck up. Dalin skating up with it. Dalin over the blue line. Dalin has that puck poked wide by Gaines. Dalin still battling. Thrown to the ice by Gaines. And Hassan looks like she stepped on the puck and fell down. Pepisilli wrapped up with Patterson. And now Patterson's going to get called for the interference. For having her stick all wrapped up. So with that whistle, the girls are released 17 and 18 from the Cyclones and Nats respectively. But Chalmers goes into the box for the Cyclones to serve her 2 minutes. 2:10 remaining in the game. 2 minutes go up on the clock for the power play for the Nats. There's the faceoff, won by the Cyclones. Ames holds that puck in. Jessica Barnes skating back over, trying to curl that puck around to her forehand. Sends it out to Ames in the slot. Center point, shot low, save by Elodie McDonald. It was a beauty of a shot and a beauty of a save. Set it up again, 1:56. That was 15 seconds that expired off of that power play. Adele Risley taking the face-off against Hannah Olmstead. Puck comes back to Taylor, winds up, shot, and Elodie dives on that puck again. Another face-off. This time it's won by Olmstead. She sends it back. Picked up by Barnes, though, behind the net. Barnes looking, trying to pass to somebody. Dallin's got to come over to the point position. Coming out with it is Hannah Olmstead. Hannah sends this puck to the middle. Turned back by Fluffy. Goes right to Emma Nelson. Nelson fires it. Hits off of Dallin's hand. She drops down, gets back up. Puck gets turned out. Nelson chasing it down. Nelson turns, fires a puck up off the boards. Dallin rips it in, but Mia Cry was still in the zone. It's going to be a face-off at center ice. 1:18 to go in the game. 1:08 in the power play. Risley and Boonstra facing off. Risley wins. Puck comes back to Barnes, to Dallin, to Cry. Cry can't catch it. Gets turned back out by Patterson, and that's going to be an icing. So the goalie has been pulled by the Nats. And with the power play, it is a 6-on-4 right now with 56 seconds in the player advantage for the Nats. Goalie has been pulled. 6-on-4. Faceoff comes back to Ames, fires it. It goes off of somebody's arm, flies high into the glass. Dallin steps up, holds that puck in, fires it back at the net. Now it gets cleared out, stopped by Risley at center ice. Ames is going to collect it, less than a minute to go. Risley brings it up into the offensive end, takes that shot low, save Elodie McDonald. Just under 45 seconds to go in this game. save. Elodie. Rebound goes back behind the net. Mia Cry in there battling for that puck. Puck comes out. Risley shovels it back to Mia. Puck comes out. McDonald with it. No, taken away by Barnes. Shot goes high over the back of the net. Risley digs it out in the corner. 25 seconds. Risley back to Estelle at the point. Estelle misses it. It goes down the length of the ice. It's on its edge. McDonald's going to get to it first. Centering pass goes to Fluffy. Fluffy coming up 10 seconds ago. Fluffy goes wide of Chase. Fluffy passes over to Cry. Cry misses that puck. Goes after it. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. And that's the game. Oh, what a close game it was. Risley, some extracurriculars. This one ends in a 1-0 victory for the Cyclones. The Carleton Place Cyclones coming all the way down from Ontario, Canada. From the NHL-sized rink at the Twin Rinks in Cicero, the Mid-State Athletic Community Center. I am the Dan-Dalin, a positive influence, reminding you, don't wait for it to be a good day, make it a great day, everyone.
Dude, you wouldn't even have known